laggy. Laptop audio. And it's stuttering. Stuttering madly. Let me try and reset it real quick. Good morning. So nice to see you. Are we still? Tell me the truth. Sounds better. Hey. I wondered if I could have a connection stable enough to watch, and yay! Yay, welcome! I'm so glad you're here. Lower that a little bit. And, hi, Liara. Sorry I've been creepily watching you from your bedchambers. I mean, while we're here, we could canoodle. But I know you're busy. You're very busy, and I understand. But I'm always here for you, Liara, if you'd like a quick canoodle.
Greetings, Commander.
Alright. Does she have the upgrades terminal? I thought Glyph perhaps did. I'm forgetting if we unlocked any new upgrades. I'm forgetting just about everything, it seems, these days. Garrus. We gotta check in on Garrus while we're right next door. Good morning, good morning. What do you suppose I was binging this week? Spociba. Does it have an Italian flair? It is so nice to see you there. Welcome back. It's been a while. It is a long and dark and stormy night outside. The snow builds up against the windows, and the coffee is currently low. But unbeknownst to Peter, a much darker fate awaits him. No storage space for his save. Oh God! Oh God, no! Why would you bring that up? I'm terrified. No storage space.
Strange stuff back on that asteroid. We've seen indoctrination before, but 10 years. Leviathan had its own private army. You've got to wonder how much longer that would have lasted if we hadn't come along. Just when I thought we were getting a handle on Reapers, this happens. Maybe Leviathan's more than a bullseye.
It is always nice to see you, Garrus. I don't suppose you have time to ... calibrate me. Just coming on to everyone this morning. Calm down. Calm down, Commander Shepard. Just because you've assembled an intergalactic team of the sexiest aliens around does not mean... It does not mean... Alright. Let us see here. I am completely forgetting what our next main questy bit is. We rescued the Primarch, if memory serves. Arya has requested a private meeting. I have a couple of her requests still going on. Improve the power grid. Sure. That sounds great. Artifact in Dr. Bryson's office is tied to Leviathan. Return to Bryson's lab and investigate the artifact. I thought we had completed the quest attached to Bryson's lab, but maybe we still need to return and finish it off with a final cutscene. Let's not keep him waiting. Fairly certain he's dead, but let's not keep him waiting. Samantha. Nice to see you. Do you prefer specialist? I want to address you as you wish to be addressed, and undress Garrus as he wishes to be. Never mind. Alright, galaxy map. It is so nice to be exploring with you all again. Mahavid. should be done there. I need to head to a mass relay, but it's probably in another local system. Perhaps Balor. There it is. The old mass relay. I will want to restock on fuel when I next get a chance. It's going to be an important part of the continued galactic exploration. And I see no fuel station here. Therefore, we away. Alright, so what do we got going on? Nasty. Nasty Reaper zones. Stay clear of that. Return to Bryson's lab. I should have, quite genuinely, included that bit in last session, but I did not know that the quest was extended back to the Citadel. Let's finish it off real quick. Could meet up with Arya. Private tete-a-tete with her. So zoomy. I love taking the mass relays. Not taking them, but you know, taking them. Doc. At Dr. Bryson's lab. Dr. Bryson's lab could only be so lucky. Oh, we still have Edie with us. Always a pleasure.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Before it starts
Using
spitting out
I
babies.
should be able to accomplish this
Dark
without
space
difficulty.
babies. That was easier than I
Damn thing's been
assumed
here
it
the
would
whole
be.
time.
One big
Why
button.
weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
But can Leviathan be loved? Yeah, probably. Probably. What to play, Diablo or Final Fantasy XVI? Or Bloodborne again? May have been playing Bloodborne this morning as I desperately tried to wake up, and my fingers did not. May have taken out the blood-starved beast. Just barely. With the tiniest little skosh of health remaining. Sure, let's ask questions. I'm not confident enough to go for the bottom option, if you know what I'm saying.
Call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
What the hell am I
Perhaps
saying?
Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll
Oh,
look
yes.
around.
Blood-starved beast with that surprise poison. I was halfway into the battle, quite confident, when he began leaking? Leaking quite strenuously, and I realized I did not have any antidotes equipped in my quick item slot. And then I died, and then I did it again with antidotes equipped, and I wasted like 6 of them. And it was a grand old time. Sorry, Edie, I was thinking about my other life as a eldritch investigator? I don't know what the hell I am in Bloodborne. Do you want a question? I have one. Is Kasner spelled with a Z or an S? I believe it is an S. It's C-A-S-N-E-R, Kasner. Though I do like to pronounce it with a bit of the Z rather than the Kasner. Kasner. Just seems to roll off the tongue. Energy emissions test. I can't remember if we read this. We probably did. Artifact is definitely inert and safe. Alright, run the test again, Derek. You've missed.
They were testing the
You've
artifact
missed
for
something.
energy emissions.
And found nothing.
We had not read it.
Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
finally get to play with the head? Is that what's gonna happen? You started a new character in Bloodborne. Last night opened up the shortcut gate in central Yarnum, but I gotta get some insight so I can level up before the cleric beast. I have not entirely caught on to what insight does yet. I know that you earn it all manner of ways. It's randomly popping up when I, like, meet bosses and perhaps defeat bosses and several other things. But I don't know what the end goal
Anything interesting about
of collecting
the
insight
structure?
is.
It is not
Because I've been
constructed
trying
with
not
the
to
same
spend it at
compounds
the
used in standard Reaper
Pool
technology.
of cuties.
Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Sorry. I'm making this Mass Effect session largely about Bloodborne. It's been so many years and I can finally play it. Alright, let's poke the nose. Nobody knows. Ah, gross. You're smoking. That's bad for your health. Edie, what am I doing here? I was thinking about Bloodborne again. I need your help, Edie.
Bryson's assistant Hadley. Do we have an update on his status?
He is in a vegetative state. The doctors believe it is permanent.
But the miners recovered when the artifact was destroyed.
Hadley lost consciousness when he attempted to answer our questions about Leviathan. It may have been a deliberate attempt to silence him permanently.
And yet we're still asking this creature for help? Though he's silenced one of our human scientists permanently? That's a war crime. Alright, let me check. What am I actually looking for in here? Or did the conversation settle it? Seemingly, the conversation has settled it, which is fair enough. Will we meet Leviathan again at a later time? We least expect it, in the dark recesses of our mind, when we think we're all alone and we're thinking dark thoughts about ourselves that we wouldn't tell to anyone else because it sounds too harsh to bring an external soul into it. But Leviathan will be there for us,
We should remain here
whispering
as we find more
sweet
information on
nothings.
the artifact.
Okay, we're not done yet. Thank you, Edie. Thank you. I'll keep looking for more information about the artifact. I guess we poke the head again? That seems to be our only option. I'm not doing a very good job as a space CSI operative, clearly. I need to equip my sunglasses, and then de-equip and then re-equip my sunglasses after saying something meaningful. Aha! Project information.
Edie, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a
Wanna play
gaze
that
attack
video game.
capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forms describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then,
Thank you.
no.
Thank you
There's
for that
got
info.
to be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
Let's go up to his personal comm terminal and make sure we carefully inspect his browser history. Dude, oh my god,
A message from
Bryson.
Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne.
You naughty boy.
According to my records, she worked
These
with her
image
father.
records.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site.
Why did he
I'm
not
heading to the
shield it
secondary base
if
to
he
grab what
received this
research I
message?
can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Governor on
Secondary
the asteroid
research
colony.
base.
She seems to know something about the artifact.
We need her, but also more importantly,
She
she's
sounded
probably
worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working
Back
for
to the
Project
ship.
Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
Okay. More clues. Clues. Why do I keep saying it like that? It's like my lips are getting stuck. Now, after having said it a couple of times, my brain is like, is that how you want to pronounce it now? No! No, it is not. I want to say clues like a normal
Reapers.
person,
Let's
please.
hope we find Anne before they do.
Insight is needed to see. For example, to see the doll move, you need at least one. That makes me concerned about what I'm strolling past without being able to see. That makes me concerned. Oh, hey.
Can you identify this, Edie?
It originates with a pre-spaceflight culture, but there are none recorded in the Pylos Nebula.
I was expecting more of a surrealistic interpretation from you, but I appreciate that. Appreciate that info.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the Project Requisitions locker.
Where is the locker? Lead
Any
me
correlation
thence.
between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
Not beyond Leviathan itself.
Aha! I've found the locker. However, it's about to be killed by Dexter Morgan, and so I can't access it.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can
They're
find
very
out which ship
sexual
Anne
in
Bryson
nature.
took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
Stop objectifying the ships. I am so slowly waking up this morning. We should have woken them lips up before stream. Oh no, that sounded so saucy. I meant by playing a round of Spacebug Murderer first. Not your normal smooching of Atticus. That's fair. I did miss my normal smooching
These
of
are the ships
Atticus.
Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we
Yet
can
the
find
memory
out
of this
which
taste
ship Anne Bryson
remains.
took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
It's very musky. Like a sort of... If sandalwood was a fruit. Sweet lips, that man, but... I found the locker.
is secure.
But it's not
We
being
must
murdered.
locate an access card to open it.
Okay, fine. Search under everything. Edie, I'm gonna search you. Are you playing a prank on me? It's in his face, isn't it? It's right there in his face. Gently disrupt the dead. Okay, just the drawer. Just the drawer then. Edie, do we have time? A little
Access
PDA?
card for the requisitions locker?
Yes. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
Alright. Boop boop. Access
Let's see what
denied.
Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab.
Oh, can I have this? Assault rifle Omni Blade. Like a bayonet situation? Is this an alive gentleman's contorted ass that I'm looking at? What am I?
Didn't need an environmental suit. Wind
Missing
protection
equipment.
gear.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not
I wanna
requisition,
investigate the
dig site
rest.
was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets.
Let's narrow it down.
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems.
But which but which? Do we have to search both, or am I still searching the lab to narrow it down to one singular planet?
What about
Probably.
criminal activity in the Pylos Nebula?
Because the area is part of the Attican Traverse, criminal reports are unreliable at best.
Attican Traverse, you say? Alright, anything else I have failed to get my pee-pee peepers on?
These are the ships
Peepees.
Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Ann Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
Ha, I'm supposed to cycle
These are
on
the
through.
ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Ann Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
I sure would
Yes.
like to.
If we can find out which ship
There
Ann
seem to
Bryson
be
took
three
for Project
choices.
Scarab, we may learn something.
But I must need a different set of audio logs to figure out which of the three. Residue in the coffee pot will tell me, yes, this is clearly from the Icarus. Seemingly nothing else. Hey, buddy. Do you mind if I pet you? Very gently. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Get back in the
Loch Ness
examination
Monster?
range.
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster's more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
Could be both. No one saying the plesiosaur isn't what a Loch Ness monster is, Edie.
Does anything in Ann Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant.
Boo, I thought I'd cracked the case. Fine. So confident was I was in midst of a celebratory sip of coffee. Oh, there's another room here. And just in time, as I need to make my Wizzywinkles. Edie, guard the door. I said guard the... Edie, you were watching me. You were watching me perform my sacred Wizzywinkles. This is not what I pay you for. But if you're ever interested in that kind of arrangement, we should work something out. Seemingly nothing of interest or note in the powder room. However, my nose has never been less shiny. Did I miss anything up here? This go round. His secret stash of magazines by the bed. Edie, scan for magazines. What am I not looking at? In the appropriate fashion. This whole area seems relatively clear. Task Force Aurora. Project Basilisk. MSV Kirkwall. Aha, Ann Bryson, MSV
Ann
Icarus.
Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus.
Let's do it.
Can you track its movements?
No.
Just
The
mistook
Reapers have disrupted
that
civilian
PDA
comms.
for the same laptop
But
we
we
looked
might
at
learn
earlier.
more if we find the ship's specifications. I believe you saw them earlier.
I did see them earlier. Let's go double check.
The Icarus. Here we go.
The ship has
We're on the right
enhanced
track.
electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay, we can rule out the relay system.
I wonder how high ping is going to be playing Deep Rock Galactic. But not my dog ping, my internet ping. How high is ping going to be? I'm very curious. Hello, so nice to see you there. Alright, did that give me the filter I need? I apologize for the haphazard investigation. Look getting there.
Based on the data, only one system remains a viable possibility.
Good. Let's go get Ann Bryson.
Time to rescue that daughter. Time to rescue that doctor. Alright, straight back to the Normandy, or should we check in with Arya first? Let's go straight back to the Normandy. Make Arya her own thing. Split it up with Bryson. I'm down to test your internet anytime you want to play Space Wars. Admiral Hackett is waiting for me, is he? On the comms, no less. Well, I've never been more turgid.
Commander Shepard.
It takes so long. It takes so long to scan me for weapons aboard my own ship. It's probably more like space bacteria and parasites and secret reaper. Ghouls. Secret reaper ghouls. More terminal. That's not quite what I need. I have forgotten where the conference room is. Eh? Clearly it's not in here. Oh, we got a new alien. Terminus fleet. Assortment of mercenary vessels and pirate ships bound together by little more than common geography and a fear of the Reapers. Don't fear the Reapers. Despite this volatile mix, the fleet seems to be functioning as one under the leadership of criminal warlord Arya Talok. That's where we got that. Sweet. Ooh, sorry, spanked your little tushy on the way by there. Whoops-a-daisy. It was right here. In the giant, completely transparent room that I walked right past. Or is it... I guess that's just the conference room, but not the comm station? Where in the absolute spicy hell
Commander.
is the comm station? Is it on another deck entirely? Because there's no door over here. We really need to clean up that corner. Somebody's making smoothies upstairs. And I am in. I am so in. I'm not seeing a comm station listed necessarily. Maybe I just use the galaxy map and he'll come to me. Admiral Hackett, come in, sir. Nope. He has hung up. Alright. We'll find him eventually. I'm just gonna go rescue Ann Bryson first. Meet with the diplomats. Scan the dig site. Pylos Nebula? That sounds about right. Sure. Still gotta rescue those students. But they're fine. They're fine in their little ascots and such. A while longer. Yes, a tiny, deaf old man, Dog Ping, is gonna get absolutely blitzed out of his mind and play DRG. I would pay good money to see it, if I'm being honest. Those little beans furiously jiggling the sticks. Oh, Zaherin. Apparently my fuel just seems to restock itself. Replenish, somehow.
Signal confirmed.
Aha. Ann Bryson, we're here for you. An arid but habitable planet. Namakli was briefly colonized by the Pyrena Corporation. a consortium of Asari colonists and socialized Vorcha laborers. After an economic downturn, however, many Asari left the planet, and the Vorcha population kept growing to the point where they bred faster than they could be educated. Soon they turned violent and uncontrollable, and the colonies essentially self-destructed. Today, Namakli is a wasteland with little population, but Vorcha packs are scattered across the deserts. Settlers frequently run into these packs, discouraging recolonization. The lack of complex biota and scarcity of profitable metals drove the last few proverbial nails into Namakli's coffin. No one has stepped forth in the past few years with the will, the funding, or the firepower to establish a permanent colony. Oh, my old friend, the scanner. What are we looking for? Oh, we're getting close. Yay! Probing Uranus. Search successful. Scans have located a close grouping of environmentally shielded habitats and an active power source. Closer examination is required to confirm dig site
We have
presence.
located Anne Bryson's dig
I
site.
hope the power source is a Nintendo Switch. That'd be great. Sir, we're detecting a Nintendo Switch from orbit. Alright, so this is a somewhat scientific mission. We also have a lot of combat, I'm sure, to do. I'm kind of thinking Liara and Garrus for that perfect balance of brain and brawn. Let's do it. I gotta get the rest of my team together so that I have options. Look at that back. Alright, I am rocking the shotgun assault rifle combo still. That's probably fine. We've got them nicely modified. SMG pistol combo, sniper assault rifle. You have no weapon mods on your assault rifle, Garrus. Why? Why not? Oh, that is cool. That is a cool little gadget. Let's do magazine upgrade. And yeah, sure. I'm wildly jealous, Garrus. Boop. Darn that. Playing Bloodborne on PS5. I'm desperately trying, when I'm playing that, to teach myself that X is now A. But then when I switch back over here, A is once again X, and X is X, and... Materials, recoil. Let's do recoil and high velocity barrel. What do we got for pistols? Magazine, piercing, cranial trauma. That's the one. I guess piercing and cranial trauma sounds pretty good. Sounds hot. Alright, I have 6 points. Can I afford the last? Yes, perfect. Shotgun damage or power damage bonus with power, duration, and force. I should probably increase my powers. Yeah. Alright, sweet. Full assault mastery. I just saw her out of the corner of my eye while I was looking at how many points she had, and it looked like she had a squid beak. I was like, Liara, why? What happened to you? Is that your squid beak?
Reports of an attack on an
Hello,
excavation site.
hello. Nice to see you there. You're just in time for the mission. Reports of an attack on an excavation site.
Right. Edie, can you tell us anything else?
This is the main site of a series of excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact possibly linked to Leviathan. That discovery must have made this dig site a target.
Yes. The attack means the Reapers are one step ahead of us. We need to pick up the pace. And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear. Cortez?
Nothing so far, Commander. If she's down there, she hasn't responded to our hails. Getting some strange signals, though. Give me a minute.
The artifact she uncovered may have caused additional problems.
What
Who
manner
knows
of
what we'll find?
strange
Agreed.
signals are
Take
you
us in
receiving,
closer.
Cortez?
Copy that.
But first, tell me about these signals you're receiving. Don't take us in closer until I'm...
We have hostile!
Never mind.
Take us in.
Commander, on the landing platform!
No, I'm not. I'm still in the ship.
That's her.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get...
Tracking multiple bogies!
Get us over there.
Negative, it's too hot. Heading to lower platform. Hang on. There, go!
Jump!
Get out of here, Cortez. Save yourself. See you on the other side.
This isn't a
Hey.
dig site. It's a war zone.
Move. She's somewhere above us.
Hello? Is anyone there? I'm coming down.
No, stay where you are. This is
So
Commander
much
Shepard of the
incoming.
Alliance Navy. It's too dangerous. We'll come to you.
Yes, okay. You should take the elevator up on
Woo.
the far side.
All right,
Copy that. We're on
down
our way.
we go. This got spicy real quick. Looking at ropes. Just wanted to show me some ropes. That's neat. Strong, nicely braided. Get out of my face now. Who needs an elevator when you have strong-ass knees?
Commander, they're swarming everywhere up here.
Can you find a place
I can
to
see
hide?
that.
I'll try.
Get there. Stay put.
Not gonna eat my flesh.
Watch out!
Well, we're not getting up that way.
It's very close to me. Ooh, a new shotgun? Let's take a look at it. May not be the time, deep in the heat of combat, but... Go back into the menu. There you go. Alright, it's much heavier. Oh goodness, is it heavier. It fires a little faster and does a touch more damage and is way less accurate in all facets. I think I'm fine. The benefits do not outweigh the
Look for another path.
cost. Thank you. Why are you not in cover anymore? Well, I did take it, apparently, so here we go. Just get real close to him. Make up for that accuracy deficit. I say, as I'm about mid-range. Thanks, Garrus. Oh god, there's some sort of hideous sheet of human skin. It's a tarp. Never mind. I realize now it was a tarp the whole time. I mean, I know you're all dying in there, but just give me a second to look for goodies. Check the balcony for goodies. I was curious about. We're good. Thank you. Thank you anyway, ladder. Alright. Up you go. Easy does it, Catherine. Back off.
Looks like a bridge over there.
Ooh. Stand too close to the explosive barrel. Familiar.
Controls are broken. Someone try to fix it.
Right away. Some wires are short. It shouldn't
Oh,
take much
Garrus,
to
that's
fix it.
fine.
Give me a second.
I was just hoping Garrus could protect me with his much higher powered weaponry. Oh god.
Got it. Raising the bridge now.
Thanks, Garrus. Hey, Banshees. After my bad experience I had. Which is continuing. Continues to this day, that bad experience. She was actually very close to that. Depth perception isn't what it used to be. Alright. Close, she'll do that grabby thing. She has murdered Garrus. Prime of his life. And my shotgun is out of shells. Don't you grab Garrus. Leave Garrus alone. So don't turn your attention to me.
Move! That elevator can't be far!
On your feet, love.
This way.
Smooth. Catherine, your ladder skills. We're all very impressed.
Elevator spotted.
Got it! And the elevator's
Oh, good.
blocked. Is there another way out?
Good.
I'll override the pod
That ought
door
to
when
be
you're
fun
ready.
for
There's
us.
an access point above, Commander, but you'll have to climb to it.
Copy that.
Sure. All three coin system. Anyone for a quick thermos? The Oh Dear Diner's finest. I see no ladder. We're dead, Anne. You've killed us. You've given us terrible advice, and we're dead. Garrus, drag one of those bunk beds out there. And then after we're finished making sweet, sweet love upon it, we'll use it to climb to the roof. I don't think it's even possible to make sweet, sweet love at a bunk bed. No. I'm just not trying hard enough. I don't know. Whoop.
More of them ahead.
Yeah, there you go. That's an uncomfortable situation. Who died? Liara. Cover yourself. Do that. You do. Right there, Liara. Clear us a little breathing. I'm aiming at this. We're at nothing. Damn our shields. Be a little bit more explosive. How are you still alive? Stop being so selfish and die already. Heavily armored. Use the top bunk in that situation. Get the shake of the bunk going. Use that inertia. Does sound the way to go with it. Yuck. Swarmies. Got that one. Don't worry. We were deeply, deeply worried. Stop pooping babies. If I could ask you just one favor from my heart, it would be to please, for the love of Garrus, stop pooping babies. What did I just say? Ever higher. What? Yuck. What were you doing to that man? You tell me now. Were you eating his... Based on the position you were in, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. You were just gobbling on it.
We're blocked. Find another way.
We're about to get close quarters ambushed around this corner.
Can make it through here.
Well, thank goodness we weren't.
Commander, they're
I
attacking
love it
my
when I'm
sister
wrong.
Jenkins. We're being cornered.
Stay hidden, Doctor.
We're trying, but there's too many of them. Hurry!
En route. Don't climb the ladder to get away from me, selfish lover. Whew. I thought she just jams the shells in there. Super badass-like. Range going here. So shaky. Recoil on this thing is just insane. Stop it, Husks. You're ruining my big plan. Oh, now he's too far. Alright, he's arrived. Precious little to his heavily armored carapace. Oh, right in my face. And the rest of me. Where am I? Garrus, There I am. What in the hell happened there? Got very stuck in the corner. To the point where I imploded. Dying sun. Don't cover on the wall, just climb. Alright. Get a little more splash damage on him this time around. Do your worst. I beg of you, please, do your worst already. There it is. Still not a great amount of splash damage, but I'll take it. Ask him if he's single. Stop that.
Anne, you still there?
Stuck in that particular corner.
Hopkins is wounded. Are you close?
It's a
We're moving as fast as we
hell
can.
of a dash
Hang in
you've
there.
got, sir. Distract him with your bodies. I'll be over here at a safe distance, shooting. Garrus, your Omni Blade. So fetching. Stay away from my Liara. this ammo. Or not good, thank you. Sure, is reloaded. Seems to be.
Around! Go around!
Yes, ma'am.
No, Boyles, stay down! Oh, God!
What's happening?
Oh, what did they do to Boyles?
The Reaper's got him!
Don't move until we get there.
Where did they pierce him? Tell me. Was it all B-hole? Behind something now? That'd be good. My B-hole goes the way of Boyles. Since it didn't come together the way I hoped. Gross. Got B-hole Boyles. Stop stunning me with your shaky earthquake powers. Watch out, Garrus. Why do you think I dodge rolled? Flanking. Ah, it's covered in swarmers. Abort. Abort flanking. So many swarmers. Here. It's you. Hi. Don't know if melee actually works on them, but there, we gave it a good try. There you are. For some reason I thought I was going to get behind you. Did not. Got right on in front of you instead. Nice. Okay. What did I miss? Another assault rifle Omniblade. Even more devastatingly powerful than before. Shepard went to space without the Normandy again. I sure did. To the void. Seems to be everything. Let's go.
The elevator's up ahead!
Get to it!
Bye, ladder. Is it gonna jam up there again? Yeah, probably. Here first. I am wickedly low on. It's too bad. I could have used the health and then got that and got more than experience, but never mind. It's fine. I activated? It's already here. Okay. Wait, why ladder then? Ah, I should have gone back.
Please hurry.
I thought for sure the elevator was going to get stuck up there. Anthony Hopkins is dead. This is devastating news.
He tried to run. I told him not to, but he wanted to help the others. Where did everyone go?
Flip him over. I need to check his beehole. Let's not pour salt in the wound and just rub and rub.
Sorry. They didn't make it. Doctor, I need you to come with me.
Oh god. Yes, of course.
Looks particularly great in cutscenes. I really want one. I want one so bad. Also, Garrus's posterior.
I was at another dig
Particularly
site
great
when
in
they
cutscenes.
attacked. I got back as quick as I could, but what's happening?
Shepard, look.
I'm not sure, but it might have something to do with these paintings. Is that Leviathan?
Yes. Yes, we think so. It's old, much older than my father thought. And there, as if the natives were under its power. Clearly a Reaper, but acting alone. Not like any Reaper we've seen before.
Doctor, I understand you found something recently.
The artifact. Yes, of course. Incredible. It's just ahead.
Looking at the sky,
It may
this
sound
might
strange, but
not
I'm
be
certain it
quite the
affects
time
people,
for
their behavior. I've only
scientific
had a short
progress,
time
but
to study it.
yeah, sure.
Not strange at all. Did you find anything?
Not much, but I did learn something about the energy it generates. Get down!
That it tickles? Ah, he's getting tickled. He tickled so hard.
They've activated it. I've never managed anything.
I'm so glad. So glad to provide you.
They've learned too well. The darkness must not be breached. Shepard! Take it out!
It's got its fingers in Bryson's mind.
You okay? Cortez, we have Ann
Somebody
Bryson.
get her some
Need a pickup.
aspirin.
On my way, Commander.
Copy that. You see the shuttle, you run. Don't look back.
Okay. Yes.
So, are you okay? Just take a minute to make sure Anne is okay. I'd appreciate it. We have no such minute.
We'll bring it down.
No. You guys take care of the harvester. I'm gonna keep taking pot shots. These small cannibal enemies. Yeah, you've got this. Leave it. I was really hoping you'd take cover behind that instead of action hero leaping off the side. Am I alive? Who knows? Okay. So much explosiveness packed inside you. Great angle for the cannibals. Also not a great angle to get a better angle from. Ow. Alright. Balcony up here is also just packed with explosives. Probably not a great place to stand. That bridge will come to it. Are we doing any damage to him? Firing and hope so. Oof. Sure, the little chest plate is actually the weak spot. It's fun. These days, but you're worth it, Garrus. Just can't even see anything. Can't see anything at all. No ammo. Yeah, that would make sense. Wouldn't it have been nice if I had ammo? Wouldn't it be nice if I had ammo? Wouldn't it be nice if oils behold us fine? But that's just not the reality we live in. See? Oils behold will never be fine. Everybody's dead. Should have tried that a lot sooner. When I had more ammo. Alright, back in the fight, Garrus. One first aid kit remains.
Copy that. Everybody, let's
So
go.
no ammo to speak of remains. So... Here we go! hope it cools down. There it is. In. Shepard, I'm so impressed. Ah, you're right there. I want to see a chiropractor. Oh, Shuttle's here. Who's commanding this team? Everything seems very haphazard and dangerous. I mean, sure, we're alive, but at what cost? Quick check up here for goodies. Found the goodies! Did you get him? Yeah, we got him. Alright, headed for the shuttle. It's exciting. Hand's probably fine. It's a little brain tickle. Cortez, promotions all around.
You okay?
Not for you, Anne.
Yeah, Commander.
You have some
I think
explaining
so.
to do.
I
You
blacked
can
out.
handle it, it's fine.
Leviathan took control of you. We cut the connection before you got hurt.
Leviathan itself? That's incredible.
All
The
three
Reaper seems
squad members
interested in it as
bunched
we
up
are.
in one small section of cover.
Yeah, it
One
certainly
grenade and the
seems that way.
galaxy is done for.
We were hoping you could help us figure out why. But first, Doctor, I have some bad news.
Anne, please. Suppose Leviathan's broken away from the other Reapers. Never went back to dark space. Like a rogue, or even a defector. I have to call my father. He'll want to know.
Anne, you need to listen to me, okay?
About that.
Your father is dead. Sorry.
He's... What? Dead? He can't be dead.
And yet, with my own eyes, I saw the last gasp of his life escape from his esophagus, and he was gurgly. What else do you want to know? I've got details.
We met with him, hoping to find out what he knew. Something happened.
Oh well.
Something happened?
Your first
You're not the
vacation
first to
day
lose
today.
control.
I'm so glad.
Your father's
I woke up
assistant.
with a fever. I'm so
One
sad.
minute he was fine. The next,
Oh, but it's short-lived.
he drew a gun on your father. I couldn't stop him.
I can't believe this.
We have to find out what's behind it all. You're the only one who can help us. Anne?
I want to see his office.
We'll arrange for
Sure.
transportation and
We can
meet
go
you
back there. If you make me look through all of his files again for filters for his big galaxy map, I'm gonna scream. I've looked through his files so many times. It's fine. I don't mind another rummage. And while we're there, we could play some gin rummy. Back we go. There's so much delicious galaxy to explore, but I'll stay on task for just a bit. Back to the mass relay. Whoomp. My way to the Citadel. Whoomp. And back to Bryson's lab. For perhaps the final time. Gin rummy was invented by an alcoholic. What do you want to call your new game? I don't know, like absinthe vodka?
Hello?
I think your priorities might be in the wrong
Anne?
place.
You here?
She's just quietly weeping in her father's bedroom, looking at her old crayon drawings.
Anne?
That's what I would do.
Yes, I'm sorry. Just... This is hard.
The floor? You mean?
Of course. You alright?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was
Did you call him
mad
names?
about something else. I don't remember what. And I took it out
Did you
on
call
him.
him a silly old fool?
So stupid.
And those were your last words? Well, that's heartbreaking, Anne, and you're gonna have to live with that.
That's alright. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again? He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
All children do.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst.
Gross.
I loved that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
Get angry. No. No, we don't have enough Hulk pants
We need
for
your
that.
help. You're our last chance.
You're right.
Pants can only stretch so far.
Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne. You sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark.
Cleveland?
But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
Did it look like Cleveland to you? Anne, come back. I have more questions about Cleveland. What do we got? What's next? Also, hi, this is Edie. She's my personal assistant / co-captain.
I'm still amazed
You've
your
met?
father
Okay.
got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well
Oh,
be
for all
back to my
time,
drone
yes.
waiting for orders from the Queen.
You will be activated like a sleeper agent one of these days, and we'll have to put you down like a duck. It's a duck!
You
Open
studied
fire!
Arachni?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Arachni as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity.
We're going this way
It
now.
uses the artifact to establish a connection, and then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
Hey, Lola. Need a hand?
Hey, James. This isn't really the time for inappropriate comments. Anne's father just died, so if you could maybe look at all of us when you're speaking and stop flexing
What
so
brings you
hard,
down
I'd
here,
appreciate
James?
it.
Heard you're closing in on the Reaper killer. Anything that can scare those bastards has to be worth a look.
That's what I'm hoping.
Are you just I don't know how to ask this, Anne. Are you sniffing the skeleton bones? Is that what you're doing? You are leaning your nostrils right over the skeleton bones. It's fine. You do what you want with your life. I'm just
Commander,
saying.
you see this thing? This is great.
Is it? Is it quote-unquote great, James?
Hey, Edie, husk bites, they don't turn you into a husk or anything, right?
Did you just get husk bitten?
I recommend you apply
Where?
Metagel.
Show me on your body. Take off your pants and show me on your body where you just got husk bitten. That is a direct order, James.
We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time the artifacts
I'll
simply
let her
absent the
sniff
receiver.
the skeleton.
We'll
She
only
has
be
to
able
grieve
trace Leviathan
somehow.
through it when it actively takes
Fair enough.
control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something.
Magic.
Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator,
That's done.
which is untraceable.
Yes. But this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God, he'd have hated dying here.
Oh, he did. Oh, trust me. He
If
hated
nobody
it.
claims this thing, we could take it with us. You know, for research or, I don't know, whatever.
James, if you want to practice kissing, I can just like requisition you a mannequin head. You don't need to be so weird about it. Deliver this to your cabin. Yeah, I kind of want to have a head in my cabin, but I don't want to have a head in my cabin. My cabin is not for head. It's for sleeping. It seems like... Oh, just press yes already. You know you want to. I do want to. It seems like it would set a bad precedent for the crew to have someone's decapitated husk head, someone who used to be presumably a human colonist, as a novelty item in my cabin. However, who am I trying to impress? I really, at this point, I could play with it and feed it little snackies, little bits of jerky. It's so nice to see you. I hope the yard work goes well. But it's for science. Okay, fine. Deliver it to my cabin.
All right. Just don't tell anybody.
Nice.
Tell anybody, James.
You think Esteban will let me set up bowling pins in the cargo bay?
I'm gonna get an internal affairs investigation opened about this if we survive. Should we survive? Anne, sorry, I was debating the finer points
I know
of
this is hard, but if there's anything more
taking
you
that
can
head
tell
off
us.
your hands.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
Can you tell me where
The
you got that
artifact
lipstick?
only sends out a
'Cause it's-
signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
No. No, never. This will lead to your death, Anne. I can feel it in all of those bones over there on the table. It's too risky.
You mean let
Nope.
it take you over? That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Commander, this thing we're doing with Anne sounds dangerous as hell.
It sure is, James.
Noted. Edie,
Energy signature locked in. Waiting for activation.
Once again, to
Sure about
caution
this?
you,
Yes. I'm sure.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay.
this is
I'm ready.
James, by the way. He's not just...
James, drop the containment shield.
He's supposed to be here. He didn't
Shield
break
is
in.
dropped.
Artifact online.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something.
That would be James.
I feel a chill.
Edie?
Oh, it's a chip.
No trace yet.
Holy hell!
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Yo!
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You are a threat.
So are you. I've seen
true.
what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
Not really sure how I feel about working with this guy.
Do it.
Man,
Sounds like that's for the best, James. I'm not gonna renegade against you. You okay? You need some crackers?
Annie,
Sandwich?
you alright?
Yes. I think so.
Sort of stiff
Did we
drink?
get anything?
Yes, but it will take some time
Stiff
to
crackers?
search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
Good. It's a start.
Why is
Commander?
the sandwich so stiff?
I sense something else. Anger.
It knows we're getting close.
In yourself?
I think it wants to kill you.
Come on.
Oh, in the creature.
Let's get you some help.
I wouldn't blame you for being angry with me, Anne. I did steal your father's head. Not his head, but, you know, his head. The head that he had. We good to go, Edie? Should we get our fantastic collective asses back to the Normandy? Did Anne leave? Is she sobbing quietly somewhere? Is she in the powder room? God, her nose has never been less shiny. Well, she's not making whizzy winkles. Edie, scan for Anne. Scan. I guess she went to go get that stiff sandwich. Let's get out of here. Whoop. Return to the Normandy. One more stop, I imagine. This little quest line, which has been amazing. Again, I think it's DLC, and I probably should have saved it for later in the proceedings. But been having a blast. Alright, quick save. Quick check-in with Samantha.
Commander?
Nice to see you there, Specialist. Winky winky. Alright. Scan for Leviathan in Sigurd's cradle. I will do so, but it seems to be riddled. Just reapers every corner of the room. Unch, 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 unch. Sight of it. I guess more than just that. Let's start down here. Catch as many planets as I can. It's probably in the asteroid belt.
I found something.
Chalkos. Notable for being one of the few garden worlds in the Milky Way that is also part of a binary planet system. Both it and its heavenly twin, Selvos, are in a stable orbit with one another In addition to orbiting the star Mille, Chalkos's greenhouse gases lead to a hotter climate than Earth, and the solar eclipses caused by Selvos, while common, are not frequent enough to be a good solar shade. This did not prevent a colony from springing up, largely Asari and their varying species of mates. It was far from an idyllic settlement. Like many Terminus worlds, it was rife with farmers growing psychoactive substances. Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Armed gangs, oh shit, and with genetic engineering that would be illegal in Council space. But aside from the maddening heat and photo period, it was quite inhabitable. The Reapers turned Chakos to rubble. Emergency broadcasts caught in the light cone coming from the planet indicate that the Reapers used ground forces to invade and spent little time harvesting. As they departed, the Reapers bombarded the planet from orbit, either because they needed to reinforce another front quickly, or had gathered the data on genetic engineering that they needed. We're too late to do anything for the people of Chakos. Okay. Start that scanner. I was hoping we'd be just in time, but no. Bombarded from space. Largely dead. And all of their mates. Is that just for funsies? So that wasn't the mission we're looking for, it was just coincidentally another thing. Okay. Fair enough. I'm gonna have to do a lot more of that kind of scanning if we want to fill out our war asset list. And I deeply, deeply do.
Signal confirmed.
Got lucky on that one. The Reapers are quite alert. Laconics. Leviathan? You here, buddy? Far enough from its F-class star that its temperatures are almost tolerable to sapient life, but its extremely thin atmosphere makes it almost as hostile as a vacuum. That's what dogs are so upset about. As such, the planet was uninhabited. Mining drones, piloted from orbital stations, would brave the high gravity to extract iridium, osmium, and other valuable heavy metals. The Reapers did not overlook Laconics in their sweep of the system, and the orbital stations are now destroyed. That's too bad. It doesn't really look like we have any limit to our probes. Scans of the planet's surface show no evidence of Leviathan's energy
No
signature.
sign of Leviathan at these coordinates.
Glad we checked. Glad we alerted the Reapers for nothing. Finally. A nice long rainbow arc to waste all my fuel. We made it.
I found something.
2181 Despoina. This planet was only spotted recently by human space probes, and no records indicate it has been explored since. Scans indicate it is covered in an ocean of liquid water and has a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere. It is highly likely to have at least some photosynthetic life. Deep, deep in the bottom of the sea, Leviathan sleeps. Tonight? Search successful. Scans reveal a faint trace of Leviathan's energy signature. Closer examination is required for confirmation. Liara, fetch your squid beak. We're going down. Edie has been an integral part of the Citadel side investigations of this. I'm wondering if she'd like to be involved in the finale? And that being the case, who should she be best paired with? James was also involved in this. We could take the whole team. All 4 of you, get in the ship. 1 second. Alright, so let's do Edie and James. Give everyone some skill points and a little time to stretch their legs. Hello, hello. It is so nice to see you there. Take the head for science. Smooching is always for science. Alright. I would like one of these sick little babies. No, go back in and modify it. Put on one of your sick little babies. That's the stuff. Just for funsies. Alright, that's still fine. 4 points. I should probably start putting them into Nova at this point, I assume. And that's about it. Good. James, you've never looked better. Oh, that's harsh for poor James. No. He's got very pleasing features. How dare you assert? Trying to say assume and assert at the same time.
Cortez, what's the
Dare
status
you
of the
assert
probe we
otherwise?
launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal originates from this planet. Heard how, Anne helped us locate it. It's pretty spooky stuff.
Never seen anything like it.
Yeah, it is.
Can't imagine what's waiting for us down there.
The darkness
Dr.
cannot
Bryson
be
classified
breached.
Leviathan as a Reaper killer.
Sorry, Cortez,
It
I'm
appears
just
it
messing
doesn't
with
wish
you.
to be found.
It doesn't have a choice. We're here.
Sure, but now what? Let's suppose it is a Reaper. Is that the kind of help we want?
Sick little babies. Those babies are straight ill. Yeah, that's a very good question, James. Suppose it is a Reaper. Is that the kind of help we want? I would like to survive. I wouldn't like to create a giant power vacuum that Leviathan then immediately fills and consumes
We
us
said we have
all.
to be friends with it, but if this thing has the rest of the Reapers worried, then we need its help.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
I never do.
There's nothing but ocean. I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater.
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
Choppy.
Possible?
The Kodiak is spec'd to nearly 1,000
Choppy seas.
atmospheres, but I've never actually tested that.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Status!
Some kind of pulse hit us! Systems are shutting down! Brace for impact!
These pulsing. Gross. I have to dive down without the shuttle? This doesn't sound wise. The entire place is covered in
Everyone all right?
massive sheets if you're out there. More tarps. I'm
How's the shuttle, Cortez?
getting confused.
I'll see if I can get power restored.
Copy that. We'll look around.
Wait.
It would seem
Shuttle
others have been
dead.
stranded here as well. We aren't
No,
the first to
I'm gonna
encounter that
dive.
pulse.
The M55 Argus. Another shotgun. Tis not. Tis an assault rifle. A very heavy assault rifle with poor accuracy. Ugh. Why would I switch to it? Why would I want this then? What does it do better? Tiny sliver of damage. Don't think I care for that, but thank you. I just keep finding Omniblades. Atten Brooks. Attaboy. The hull will hold. That's what they say. Whatever god watches over Ezo prospectors came through for us. Despite a hell of a smack in the ass, the water landing, the MSV Monarch displaces enough air to stay afloat. We're all thankful we're alive. Captain Chris Pratt even ordered the champagne broken out before we all mutinied against him and stabbed him with the bottle. Helps perspective, I guess. The big puzzle, what downed us in the first place? Kun Shan says it wasn't lightning, it was some kind of pulse. A directed energy weapon seems likely, but where would it have come from? There's no radio traffic. The whole bloody ocean is silent. Splashing. Tonight, the techs are going to try rerouting the power to get a good mass drop before getting the thrusters firing, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and if all goes well, we'll be airborne in 24 hours. I'm clearly about to be attacked, but by what? Some sort of sadistic, zombified Gordon Fisherman? Is that what's about to happen? His little yellow rain boots splishy splashing as he groans and moans his way towards my face for brains. I will not tolerate that from you, Gordon.
Look,
Damaged
up there.
Triton.
Here they come! Bastards were right on our tail!
Protect the shuttle!
Son of some beach. Everybody grab some seat. Ugh. How dare you? How dare you exist? Just in case. Real combat starts. Coming through.
Situation?
Swapping out the parts, Commander. Hang on.
They have shredded me to shreds. It's not a great place to jump into combat. Flanked on 3 sides with nowhere to escape. Let's try that again, shall we?
Protect the shuttle!
Breaking. Effect, or if there are others. Wasted so much ammo. His obstacle in my desperate search for crotch shots. Right in those bones of steel. Like literally, I think. That's steel. Go for that guy.
Cortez, situation?
He seems vulnerable and shivery. I smell weakness. What's going on here? 3 sheets to the wind? No? Nobody? Nautical references? Someone was playing some gin rummy. I'm back in the same area I got flanked in before. Wonder if it'll go differently this time. Punch you on your back. A sign of disrespect towards your back. Trying to... Hey!
Out of development, Commander. Fixing it now.
Active development. The shuttle, just use the release version. Stop developing the shuttle, we're dying out here. Get out of that situation right quick. Oh hey, brute. He's about to engage in brutal savagery. On my back. Kill them. Die. Thank you, Liara. Ooh, some distance. Anybody got anything? Frag grenades? Yeah, let's go there. All frag grenades all the time. I don't care about your stores of frag grenades, James. Wait, I take it back. Don't throw it. Should spark a deadly blast. It's time! Oh, what happened? Down to the beach.
Give us some cover fire! Copy that!
Nice to see you, Edie. Hey. Nice to see you, Hudson. Or you. Yeah, he got past me. Grenade right in my face. What are you doing out there, Cortez?
Get to him!
God. Right there.
Commander, I've got enemy contact. Under fire.
Oh, I'm sure you do, Cortez. You're very popular with the boys. Shoot the boys! Stop being so desperate for crotch shots that you waste all your ammo. Come on now. It did nothing? It was fun. But fun. Get up, there you go. You got there. Cortez, you expert marksman. Do you want to be on the squad?
Okay, we're clear!
Nice work, Commander. But there's a development. We need to talk.
I told you to just use the release version. I have to tell you again, there's going to be an insubordination added to your permanent record. Replace something I already have. Seemingly not. I'll take it. Look back here for goodies. To grab the husk heads. Nice collection for your room. Everybody start slicing. Looks like somewhere we're going to go into. It's not the button to run. Up fancy and proper. Near that artifact, I wonder. Something up the first time and then just shot at it the second. Yeah. Shen Kunshan. Attempts to get airborne have failed every time. The damage done by the pulses, if you could call it damage, doesn't make physical sense. The connections aren't fried, but the Monarch's thrusters disengage. The distress beacon is likewise dead, but most of our electronics are still functioning. It doesn't seem to be a result of shielding. Without a distress beacon, we've got no chance. I hear bad things about ration supplies, and I think that's why the captain ordered us to collect rainwater and set up tents of human skin on the deck. It keeps us busy. Gross. Brooks has been talking about using the Triton's weapons to try blast fishing. I agree, but I haven't seen anything that looks like a fish. I wish I were an optimist. I wish I had some fish. Skeletal remains.
Any idea how old these are?
To get bones that clean. Real old.
Taste them to find out. James, get over here. Use that infamous tongue of yours, James. Tell me how salty are the bones.
Looks like a damaged Atlas. Different though, and it's not flying Cerberus colors.
Nice looking machine.
Not the button to run.
bad
That's
it's a
the
wreck.
button to run in Bloodborne, for sure. Keep that in mind for when you're playing Bloodborne again. But not now. Alright. Probably fine. Poking around on deck. Star charts, just when and so much more. Every time I give up, that's when we find the stuff. Dr. Chai-Lin, the rations will hold us 2 days more. One more day. Brooks sent a drone to the bottom. It came up with bioluminescent plant life. None of it's edible. I warned the crew not to eat it before my tests were done, but Romero and Mullins tried it anyway, and they haven't stopped vomiting. Their dehydration wastes fresh water. We sent Kunshan's team on a raft over to the wrecks. They came back with spheres, some kind of organic-based alien technology, and nothing to eat. I want to believe they'll give us some answers, but if they'd helped the other ships figure out what happened, they wouldn't be here now, would they? It's getting cold. Also, I'm so sorry. Let's check these star charts. We be shipwrecked. But luckily James is musculoskeletal structure. I swapped it. Should keep us well sustained for days. So sad. Well, anyway, let's keep looting. Oh, people died and slowly went insane and maybe ate each other. Take your Omniblades. Alright, Cortez. Sorry. I found the star charts and whatnot. What do you have for me?
Status.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander. That pulse knocked it right out of the air. We're not going anywhere.
What about the Normandy? Joker could
Boo.
swing by.
Same thing would happen to her. And the landing won't be as pretty. I'd say Leviathan has some sort of defense system in place.
Seem to anger Leviathan. Nice job,
We aren't
Amy.
getting out of here until we find it. So how do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
A diving mech?
Tell me more.
It's a Triton model. Military grade, repurposed for deep sea exploration. As long as the seawater hasn't corroded it, you should be good to go.
I'm
My
game.
man.
We chased Leviathan this far. Let's finish this.
It's a long ways down. Not gonna sugarcoat it.
I hear you, and time's wasting.
How many people does the mech
Perhaps you are
hold?
unaware of the degree of risk.
Am I going
Are
alone?
we seriously proposing?
First, we'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
There's your answer.
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in.
Where were you keeping that? Until just a moment ago. Seems like it just burst out of you. Power socket. Still not the button to run. Now we're making progress. Right. Drained it of juice, but did not drain it of brutes. Let's go shotgun. Oh, how'd you even know I was back here? Some sort of GPS? That was devastatingly painful. Alright. Good. Good. Slapped me and exploded. Oh, it's draining. Oh no. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. He's dead? Stop being dead. You have a job to do. Stop being dead this instant. Oh, you can jump over those. Good. Good for you. Learning new tricks. I'm real proud. My father and I. Your father. And I. So proud of you. Not my father. Your grandfather. He has nothing to do. Switch to my first aid location again. Fair enough. And again. Go for doozies. Wish I was standing behind something. All the time, baby. 4%. Whoop. I'm a-comin', Cortez. Thank you, Cortez. Let's try for this one. Just mix it up a bit. This baby hits 88. This is serious. No ammo. Hey. Not a great place to jump over, but hi. Hi, Brute. How you doing? Well, we're in danger. We are in trouble. Not gonna worry about it.
Cargo doors are opening,
Commander. 100%.
Still have weapons capability.
Use. Now we're talking. Hey, brutes. Some duck, Edie. It's got missiles. Nice. Where are you? So many brutes. Entirely sure what's happening right now. I hear a lot of clanking out there. Everybody good? You all good? I say as I'm well aware that James is actively dead. Are we good?
Good. I need to get in the water before they come back.
Roger that.
Yeah.
Walk the mech back to me when you're ready.
Glad we got this mech in time. Boo. Boo to you and your artifacts. Okay. Just headed straight for the deep. Briny deep. See you guys in a minute. If I die inside this small sardine can, it was a pleasure. Pleasure working with you. Get away from me, James. I don't know where you've been. Seemingly, I don't just walk right off the edge into the water. Seems to not be the plan. That being the case, where do I walk? Ooh. Cortez, I need instruction. Guide me, Daddy.
Commander, I need that neck over here to check it out.
You want to check it out? Sorry. I didn't hear that part. Go to the guy with the mech. Thank you. I don't know how I missed that. Oop. Hey, Cortez. What do you think?
Let's get you out of there and I'll do a systems check.
Whoa. Hey, Commander, are you really serious about this plan?
Hell yeah, I
We've
am.
come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Okay, SEALs check out. Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems are a go. It's as ready as I can make it.
Let's do it.
Take care down there, Commander.
To the depths.
Closing hatch.
I hope we make some friends. But not with
Engaging systems. Ready.
cute out.
Testing comm link.
I read you.
Here goes.
Commencing dive in 3,
Alright, bye for now.
2, 1.
I'll see you guys soon. Solo mission.
Suit holding up, Commander.
Looks good so far.
Good. Getting some comm interference on the
Copy that. Cortez? Cortez!
Oh, sorry, I just put you on mute. I like the silence down here. It's very soothing. This is delightful. Oh. That sounds like an indication the pressure might be getting too high for me to survive. Jellyfish! Everything I ever wanted in a pal. No spine. That's it. That's my whole list.
Not sure if you can read me up there.
Forgot about it.
Looks like I've finished the major
HD
descent.
said I needed to trim my hair.
Can't see much from here. Suit is holding up. Emergency systems have come online. Life support operational.
Oh, lovely. I'm so sorry. Probably do that more often than I should admit to.
Scanner indicates the probe is below my position. And for a way down.
Alright. Well, blow me down.
Shutting down all non-critical systems to preserve remaining power. Not sure how much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface. Can't worry about that now.
Get a little generous with the
Seeing some
flares
strange
there,
readings from the
Catherine.
probe.
Save some for
It's
later.
definitely down there.
Yes, I've done that too. Pour myself a second cup because I forgot about the first. And then I find the first one, and there's that sick little moment of, aw. Oh man.
Reading the probe directly below me.
I should probably get a CAT
This is
scan.
the final drop.
I don't have time for that. Whee! Perched on the edge, like a kitten, surveying my saucer of milk, and then diving in full force. Nothing but milk in here, says the kitten, covered head to toe. What else is Catherine planning to use those flares for? I was gonna make a little disco rave for James after this. My leftover flares.
Found the probe. Seems intact. I'm gonna keep moving.
Bubble seems to be a little cracky. Anybody else got that cracky bubble? Just me? Okay. What's this? Why? What has struck me? Across the face.
What is that?
Well, somebody had a little gas, I guess. That stomach pressure must feel better now. Peekaboo. Peek at who? Follow the lights. Can someone knead my shoulders like some dough? Hi, Leviathan. Sorry to interrupt. I just had some questions for you about how much DNA you share with a common earth crab. 17% was my guess.
You have come too far.
I had to find you.
This is not your domain. You have breached the darkness.
You cannot
You
breach
killed
the
a Reaper.
darkness.
I need to know why.
They are the enemy. One that seeks our extermination.
But I thought you were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long before.
Then what are
Primordial
you?
Reaper.
Something more.
Primordial applies to. Where have you put me? Where is my mech suit?
Your mind belongs to me.
Inside my mind?
Breathe.
No.
Anne? What's happening?
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us. Accept
I make a good
this.
first impression. I think I understand.
The
Let's get on with
galaxy's
it.
at war with the Reapers. You defeated one. Why aren't you fighting back?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us stop it.
None have possessed the strength in past cycles. Your own species could be destroyed with a single thought. But you are different. I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign, the fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat. And I must understand why.
Well, just look at me. Some people are threatened by shocking good looks.
Before the cycles, our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful when they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, we created an intelligence with a mandate to preserve life at any cost. As the intelligence evolved, it studied the development of civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest. From our essence, the first Reaper was created.
It is a huge rug pull. And mirrors, in many ways, the situation that the Quarians have with the Geth. That their own creation became their downfall. Mike, how did you do
You
this?
built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience. Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools.
I call it Plan B.
We're above the concerns of lesser species. The intelligence was envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we all pay the price for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper, perfect in its design, each formed in Harbinger's image, our image. Each Reaper has the power to influence organics. Over countless cycles, this ability was refined, perfected, and gave rise to indoctrination.
But what's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose: preservation of life. That purpose is not being fulfilled. It directed the Reapers to create the mass relays to speed the time between cycles for greatest efficiency. The galaxy itself became an experiment. Evolution its tool.
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for, the harvest will continue.
What could it be looking for that would satisfy its goal of preservation? Would a species have to be completely invulnerable, or not even physically corporeal, in order to count as preserved life for the mission?
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination was not complete. Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the Thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret. It's just a little baby. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments? You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle from the safety of this
Saruman thought.
Through them, we watch, we study, and remain in the shadows.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning. No reason given when they turned against us. Only slaughter. Only the harvest.
Do you know anything about the device we're building? It's supposed to be a super weapon.
We have watched its construction before. It has never been completed. Those who have tried still fell victim to the harvest. Its outcome is unknown.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help
Sounds
stop the
fun.
cycle?
I have searched your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is not enough.
Wait!
What do you need from me?
Will continue.
No! You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
We will survive. You will remain here as a servant of our needs. The Reapers will harvest the rest.
Release
Why
me.
don't you take care of your
no
own
one has to be
needs?
harvested.
I'll just go back.
Nothing will change.
It has changed. Can't you see that? Open your adorable little baby
The
blues.
Reapers know where you are. You can't just watch anymore. You have to fight. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop. Ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this once and for all.
There's so much blood in my eyes. Why? Why have you done this? Oh, we got friends.
Your confidence is singular.
You guys are so
I've
cute.
earned it. Out there fighting where you should be.
It is clear why the Reapers perceive you as a threat. Your victories are more than a product of chance. We will fight.
Product of many
Not for
restarts.
you or any lesser race. We were the first, the Apex race. We will survive. And the Reapers who trespass on this world will understand our power.
I know, right?
They will become our slaves.
Let's talk about that after.
In blood.
Alright, quickly ascending. I don't care if it gives me the bends. Get me out of here. There's so much blood in my eyes, I can't even see. Show us what that Leviathan mouth do. What? I love it. They have found total and complete ruthlessness in pursuit of survival. Which is ironic, considering the human will to live only compels the Reapers to pursue them further. Further, faster, harder, Daddy. No, Reapers, I didn't mean it. Not harder, Daddy. I just thought it would be funny to say, but now I regret everything. Hi, I'm back. No! Favorite mech suit. I brought friends. Remember me? From a long, long ago? Before the before time?
Shepard's back. How we doing, Cortez?
We're good to go. I don't know what the commander did, but the pulse is offline.
He's cool as hell.
Damn it, we got a Reaper inbound.
Do we, though? No, not for long. Oh, he's going swimming. Enjoy your spa day.
Commander!
That was amazing.
Snap out of it. She's freezing.
Leviathan scrambled your brains. And you've got the bands?
You okay?
It's gonna be a rough day.
Yeah. I'm fine. Hell of a headache.
We're lucky we got you back. I've got Ann Bryson on the comm.
Good. Put her through.
Commander.
You feeling better?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing fine. What happened?
We found it, Anne. We found Leviathan.
Was it worth it?
It's sexier than I imagined. Yeah, I think he's gonna be a big help. Even just the information we've gleaned about the Reapers and the galaxy at large in the last 5 minutes has been worth it.
What?
Yes.
We exposed it. Pushed it into the light. Whether it likes it or not, it's part of this war now.
Sounds like an amazing story.
One for the history books.
Well,
I'll tell you all about it over gin rummy.
My father would appreciate this. Knowing the truth is out
Join
there.
the crew, Anne Bryson?
In the meantime,
Just saying.
Admiral Hackett has asked me to join his scientific team. Okay. We all have our part to play.
Go with the
I
Admiral.
should get to it.
Take care, Anne. And thanks for all your help. Shepard out.
Bye for now, Anne. Love you.
Commander,
Under pressure. Uncovered an
The
ancient...
Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means,
know,
it tells
right?
me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen. This is a big step in the right direction, Shepard. Good work.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Admiral.
Hackett out.
Also, I'd like to update you on my number of crotch shots. He's gone. He is gone. So this was the comm station the whole time. And I've walked right past it. Oh, 2-3 times now. Good to know. It is in the war room. It is just beyond the upgrade station. Speaking of the war room, let's check what that actually gave us. Bumped our alien war asset strength by 400. A mixed species team of special operations soldiers have volunteered to covertly deliver Leviathan artifacts behind enemy lines. These attacks aim to make Reaper creatures thralls of the Leviathans. On a small scale, this could cause chaos and disruption. On a large scale, and if given enough time, it could form an army of Reaper creatures dedicated to exterminating their own kind. The team's major limiting factors are the small number of artifacts, which I made even smaller by destroying 5 of them, and the reluctance of Alliance commanders to operate openly with such a potent weapon for fear that Saruman will be looking through it, and that the Reapers might develop a countermeasure. Probably a valid concern. But until then, I've never been more powerful. We have Dr. Anne Bryson. She has survived her ordeal with Leviathan's artifact and retains most of her mental faculties. Most. Her research into paleotechnology could be useful in understanding the Prothean device and the laws of high-energy physics that the Reapers seem to ignore. The hour grows late, my friend. I love it. We also get something from the Azari. If I can stop sipping for one goddamn minute. Go check. The oldest race in the galaxy is sending all the commandos and fleets it can spare. The fleetest commandos. They're coordinated by Asari High Command, a core leadership of commandos and politicians from numerous Asari worlds. And this husk neural map is included as part of that. Biologists on Chachos have made a quick study of the brain structures of husks. Well, we could have done that up in my quarters. And other Reaper creatures, isolating the parts of the brain responsible for interpreting sensory data. The conclusions contrast the various strengths and weaknesses of Reaper ground forces when it comes to sight, smell, hearing, and so forth. This data could be extremely useful for soldiers or citizens trying to escape and evade Reapers on occupied planets. How do they smell? Terrible. Primarch, sorry we're keeping you so long. I had to go on a diving expedition. God, I had fun. But my pants are so salty now, you wouldn't believe it, Primarch.
You see the feeds from Palavin? It's brutal.
Thank you, guys. I know we're a little bit past our 2-hour mark here.
Birds don't quit when things
I'll
get
get out
ugly.
to the main room. Check quickly if we have any unread messages. Quickly now. Oh, we're good. Unless they're at the bottom. No, we're good. And I'll save it here. Such a pleasure to see you guys. Hopefully we will have time for another session or two this weekend, if I can stop playing Bloodborne for any amount of time whatsoever. And I have some really cool recording projects that I can't quite talk about yet, but I need to get some stuff done this weekend in between bouts of Bloodborne and galactic exploration. It is an absolute pleasure to see you guys. I hope you get something delicious for your lunches and or dinner times, or breakfast, if you're one of those sorts. Those sorts still stuck in the past. On the West Coast, I guess. Bye for a little while. I will see you guys soonish. Love you.